Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only master of propaganda who is like defender of the fatherland of the top 1v1 on road to Tunis. In the west, it is Prabuty here with the 82nd Airborne. Double Pathfinder start with some McGuinness in tow. In the east, it is Pie Eater, the eater of pies, fighting for the Deutsches Afrika Korps. Here with the 21st Panzer Division with some Italian support. We got Bessieri, we got bikes, we got all the fun stuff. Big thanks to William for donating and supporting the Propagandacast. Most appreciated there, William, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and of course liking the videos, as I mentioned with the YouTube algorithms. And finally, a big thanks to those who support the Propagandacast via Patreon. It helps out immensely. It is a great help for the channel. So we got troops heading out here, Pathfinding southwards here. Up north we got Bessieri rushing forwards. Panzer Pioneer there, digging in the center here with sandbags, fortifying it against any American advances. Southern point is seized by the bike. Back at the German base. I mean, it's also worth noting here, like, Pite is just rushing into, like, all the victory points here, which, by the way, is actually a strategy going on with some DAK players, where they just rush the victory points, get the bleed going, and try to close out the match as fast as possible, but also stress out their opponents. So, definitely a bit unusual. He will be going for more Bessieri as soon as possible. Yeah, definitely pretty unique here on the channel. But yeah, going for all the fuel points as well. Basically all the high value points. Meanwhile, Prabuty's taking more steadily. First shots fired here by the southern fuel point. Pathfinders with their rifles there pushing back the bike. Hyder's bikes skedaddling out there. Can go for another Bessieri squad. The 82nd Airborne Division would be the only airborne division of the US that actually fight around the Mediterranean theater. The 101st will only later join in from Normandy and beyond. Bike base in the south here, going for the cut-off point there, of course, looking to reconnect up north. Second Bessieri scored out. So, of course, while he's getting a good victory point lead over Prabuty, he is kind of falling behind the resource, but obviously the hope here is for Paita that, you know, that will all turn out well. And, of course, part of the reason you might see players do this is because, again, the DAK just generally struggles in longer matches, in particular versus the USF. So, why not just, you know, skip that out and just rush the victory point and try to close out the match as fast as possible. And in fact, versus some less experienced players, they can actually freak out because they're just not entirely sure what's going on. It might cause them to make some questionable decisions. There you go. More intense fighting here. Bessieri there inside the nice large building there, engaging with their Pacano bolt action rifles, firing down the rifleman. Quick withdrawal here. Prabuty gaining victory points, of course, looking to stop the bleeding here. Second rifle squad here. Rushing for that house here. Bessieri withdrawing here. Then deciding again to try and move towards at least some cover, because trying to cross here would of course expose them to a lot more firepower from the riflemen. So, suddenly again, whatever lead Pite had to suddenly vanish in a bit. Can go for another squad here. Typically with these type of builds and strategies, you would see 4 Bessieri squads, but obviously goes that hard right away. It's going to take up. Certainly a few paths here that Pite could pursue versus Prabuty, and there you go. Both the light support company and the 3rd Bessieri squad, bike providing fire support as well. Swing here towards the north here as Prabuty's looking to defend that fuel point. He's also just grabbing the southern half of the map here with his Pathfinders, and he's closing in. Mortars for Prabuty. He's about to get wiped out here. Really aggressive fighting here overall though. 477 versus 419. Mortars almost done it for Prabuty. Rav squad pushed back here. I'm not entirely sure if the mortar is that deeply needed, but certainly it can't hurt either. There you go, mortar out. We got the medical station up there for Mr. Prabuty. Ambulance here for Paida. We got the Bessieri bolster going on as well there. Certainly bolsters bunched up section, that will of course be a great target. Or the bike. An actual bike taken directly from mortar bomb would have obviously been history. There you go, another hit here. Route squad that's been pushed out of the premises, lone healthy. Pretty lucky there for Prabuty, didn't suffer like any casualties that way. In any major manner. Okay. Spoke too soon. Pathfinders there, tank from the south. Could also push the fuel point here. So far, Paida is regaining some control here versus Prabuty and the Americans. Pathfinders doing what they can. The Bessieri pushing forward here. Their rifles there leading into the Pathfinders, forcing them to withdraw. Skirmishing, we got the infantry support center here on the way for Prabuty. Pathfinders there. Skirmishing in again on the fuel point, threatening here. Prabuty's fuel supplies here. Very good, of course, play by Prabuty. Back rushing in just in time to prevent the fuel pump from running neutral. And Prabuty, of course, just withdraws. He could have stuck around for longer, but that would just been a waste of manpower at that stage. 4th Bessier scored out here for Pi Eater, so that's a lot of Italians here. An awful lot of them. Back at base, in support center's almost down there for Prabuty. Not much out of his battle group as yet. Mortars being used to grab points. And overall, Prabuty just has excellent map control, which is really constraining here Paida resource-wise. Again, his initial victory point rush just didn't quite have that success he'd hoped for. So, got the light support company up here. Nothing out of it yet, as such. Browse on the cutoff point again. Prabuty here focusing on messing with his opponent's fuel economy, slowing down the income and buying himself more time to get out light vehicles of his own, which is likely he's going to do. He could go for fast bars, but against the DAK, that is always pretty risky. Fire support elements, flag feeling likely, of course, here. Motor pool for Prabuty. Northern Victor bomb being seized. We almost got a triple cap here from Prabuty on Pi Eater. Got the Pathfinders here. Very much around it, forced to vacate the premises, more moving in, backed up with the captain. South side, Prabuty's also making a bit of... Oh, Pi just making some progress over this bike. Pushing forwards here, and up north, Prabuty's on that fuel point.
We have new units available from our light support company.
What is it?
So there you go, motor pool right around the corner, could go for Greyhound first. Could have caused also rush at the Chaffee, but without any light vehicles on the field, Chaffee is going to be... I think not ideal, but a Greyhound, of course, could force a target that Chaff going to deal with. Skirmishing from the northern fuel point in the south, Pi Eater keeps pushing forward. For some reason, they both start with P in my mind. Just having a bit of a hard time apparently differentiating that. I do apologise, a bit of a weird thing I have with names. Engineers Pathfinding forwards here. Mortar at it. In this case, though, Pi, of course, hears the whistle of the mortar bomb and immediately zones out of the area. Still not much about the battle group there for Prabuty. Paida, though, is also not doing too much yet. But he doesn't have the command points for anything else at the moment. Well, maybe except another upgrade, but it's not going to be the one he wants, which for the Bessier, which of course he would want the Breda 30s, but he can't get that. Line's gone out here for Paida. Meanwhile, Prabuty with the Greyhound. Okay, we got paradox reinforcements, not one you see often. And we got reconnoiter. You don't see paradox reinforcements a lot because most people prefer the munitions drop ability. I mean, it used to be very popular at the start when it was like really good. Now it's just okay. So it's obviously a lot less popular. So, Heide there pushing forward with the 21st Panzer Division, 5th Panzer Grenadier Company. And full support here from an Italian Bessieri company as well. Victory points wise, Prabuty has now overtaken Paida. Maltese to exposed need to get out. The ground moving in the south. The American forces continue to make great progress. The Bessieri are watching on the fuel point. The Greyhound is ready, getting the upgrades. And of course, right here, we see Paida kind of left himself in a bad spot there with the light infantry gun because he can't easily call in the Pack 38 or the Panzerjägers right now. And he has no snares. He's got nothing really. Like, this is in fact a pretty big slip here by Paida. Of course, fortune for him, Prabuty isn't quite leveraging that mistake as well as he could, but he's already taken out a bike. He could score some wipes as well. Of course, he may not do so because he's concerned what Paida could be having. And he's going for the Pack 38, but for now,
machine guns have been made available.
There is just a distinct lack of any anti-tank assets at all. I mean, that is really big. Again, very lucky here for Paida that Prabuty is not utterly punishing him for that as hard as he can.
Territory lost.
Got the Breda Modello 30 on the way there for the Bessieri. The Breda was considered one of the worst light machine guns that will do to a variety of design issues. It had quite a few.
Pack 38 is entering the field.
Pack 38 out there is definitely going to give Paida a bit of a good tool against the ground plus any armor. We got advanced logistics. A must-have upgrade, obviously, for the USF. It is by far why most USF players will go for the Infantry Support Center, that and the Captain, basically. But it's really just advanced logistics and the big discount reinforcement to get out of it. Hunting down the Bessiere here might see a white. But we do have the Pack 38 set up here to try and cover the retreat of the Italian troops here. Got the gun line up, slamming into the Greyhound. Another great shot there. We still see, though, of course, Hyder being pressured by Prabuty, but he is sort of closing the gap in terms of victory points a bit now. Just a bit. Closing it in. Meanwhile, Bessiere withdrawing. Here we got Bessiere at the ready. Ralph squad moving in. Grand heavily damaged, withdrawing. Bessiere pulling into the nearby house. 250 half-track nearby. We got the Pack 38 and the line for gun sending around the center. Ish Road. And there you go, Prabuty's mortar getting hit by counter-artillery fire there out of the LEG-18. We got Rifleman 40 caught with the Bessiere. We got Raiders on the way for them as well. And in fact, Hyder's almost got every squad upgraded. At this point. And then just withdraws again, realizing he's way too extended. Of course, now Prabuty could consider going for BARs for some extra firepower versus all of Hyder's men. Meanwhile, as for Paita, obviously struggling with fuel, he isn't, I think, likely looking to push for the Panzer Commando, or in a pinch, he could of course go for M1340s. And there go Prabuty with the M1918 Browning automatic rifles. Ralph Squad, Captain Pathfinder's moving in. Northern Victim sees the Ralph Squad.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Greyhound fixed up. Map control continues to be strikingly American here. Captain there holding up the lines, shouting orders, shooting Germans. While also getting shot at by the Germans. And there you go. Close call here. That was really lucky there for Paita. That was definitely a good chance they were white with a bit of bad luck. Prabuty with grenades as well now after the BARs. Grenade there. Oh, it's not a grenade, it's a satchel charge. Kaboom. Keep forgetting engineers have it, and typically in the worst way possible. Just scrambling up here. 250 half-track on its own as the Ralph squad's going to get snared up here. Anti-tank for Prabuty. Engine blown out. Bessiere holding the line in the center. Ralph squad. Pathfinder's closing in the south. Greyhound force retreat there for Paita. Paita, meanwhile, flooding resources without really indicating where he's going next. Okay, there we go. Panzer Commando. Thumbs up to that. Rifle doing with the cancer of this area. Then 2 men. Low on health. That lane from blasting away there. And we got the Bessiere rushing northwards. Utilizing the speed to get to that point quickly. Pathfinder skirmishing around the center. Could deploy smoke if he's got the upgrade. Or deploy more to smoke. But so far, not much of a sign there from Prabuty of either. Paradrop reinforcement for the Ralph squad up north on its own. Interesting choice there by Prabuty.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
I mean, it has a limit how many units it can reinforce, obviously. Whereas previously DAK didn't have it, that meant it was kind of insane. So I'll try and just do it here. I don't know. Maybe Prabuty's trying it out.
Commandant, we have command points available to us.
Definitely a bit confusing there. But then again, it's just such an rarely used ability nowadays. Again, I mean, it's easy to get confused, I guess. Problem here is, though, I mean, he's basically trading 120 munitions for, well, not really much. I mean, he's still up against 2 squads with light machine guns and more veterans than there's 1 rifle squad. It's just not a great engagement here. And of course, he's technically just spending munitions on this, but at some point he's going to start losing manpower on this. And again, he's not really going to have much to show for this, so yeah, that's just ends up not doing too much here for Prabuty. In the south, though, he's moving in, of course. Like, the best you can argue is he's tying up 2 squads of infantry for a longer period of time, allowing more infantry to make progress elsewhere. So you can argue, at least from that perspective, he did do something with it. Paita with a flak feeling. Like, he tagged up, didn't he? Yeah, he could go for Panther 3s. Instead, he goes for the flak feeling. I'm guessing that's in response to, like, you know, paired up reinforcements, maybe? Or just, you know, against all the infantry. I'm honestly a bit confused at that. Like, normally you'd see a flak filling up much, much sooner here. So, him going for the flak filling like this is definitely a bit strange to me. Another entertaining there being rolled up. Pathfinders are getting shredded there. The heavy autocannon fire rendering their bodies into mush. Fuel per there being hit. There's the A charging forwards. Almost got the Pathfinder squad. There you go. M1 tank squad's a great hit. We could see the half to go down. Yeah, that's happened. Kaboom. Hyder there, definitely way too confident. Gets punished in the most brutal way possible. Almost had the fuel per there. And up north here, Graham pushes back the Bessieri. Captain goes down. But I'd say a captain for flak filling half-track is a pretty good trade-off for the USF. That's an excellent trade-off. So Hyder is definitely feeling the heat here from Prabuty. More rifle on the way there. Could of course sneak in some paratroopers, but I imagine Prabuty of course just wants some good old-fashioned bar-wielding riflemen, and he's also upgrading additional bars there.
Arriving at the front. We have 200 points remaining.
Graham versus the Bessieri. Bessieri in the squats. In the south, could again threaten some of the victory point and the fuel point. Except of course if they get hit by the ground, which they do. But there you go again, we got Prabuty on the cut-off point again. Once we're hitting Hyder where it hurts the fuel economy. Because unlike in the actual war, Hyder doesn't access to synthetic fuel, which actually was a thing. The Germans during the Second World War actually got most of their oil by making it synthetically, and of course turn that into fuel and whatnot. Little fun fact. Grand rushing and engaging the Bessieri there from angles they are definitely not comfortable with. Route squad there is getting blared out under heavy machine gun fire and of course more crucially artillery fire. Could get a wipe here. The Braiders are blazing. The Grey humming in there to block the advance. At least try to cover the retreat of the rifle squad. Scores a quick hit there, but nothing too significant. But enough to at least cause Hyder to slow down the pursuit. And again, hitting the field point. We actually got 5 scores of Bessieri out here for Hyder, plus another Pack 38 called in there. Definitely has me thinking he might try and stall out for the Tiger tank here. More Bessieri there being met with heavy fire there.
Proximity alarm near our capture point.
I mean, it's also probably just respond to the fact he's constantly seeing his fuel cut off, or, you know, rendered neutral. Like, he just doesn't have a lot of fuel to, like, easily go for what he wants to anyways. And he's also running out of victory points. Obviously, you know, pushing for more of the stuff he can make use of now does make sense. Meanwhile, Prabuty taking up, they're going for the tank depot. Pack's being set up to form up a strong point in the center, and a bit mep of the riflemen and get brushed off.
We have 75 points.
75 points left here. Hyder needs to get something done. He needs to get it done fast. Prabuty needs saying Airborne doing a lot of work, and there you go. Caught by counter-slap machine guns here. We see the route squad withdrawn. We finally get the final squad of Bessieri equipped here with a Breda Modello 30. Let's get the northern victory point. He's rushing for the victory points. Bit ironic in the sense that he went for like an early, very early, you know, victory point rush, and so far he's the one struggling the most of the victory points. 250 half track immediately getting wrecked here by anti-tank on fire, and the second one is also no. They actually for some reason set up there briefly, and down it goes. That's 250 half tracks gone there. But we got Hyder there, ordering his men forwards. It's a massive assault here. Pack 30 is backing up here. Greyhound in the line of fire here. Pack gunners, though, are clearly struggling to see the target due to sand in their eyes, and the guns just go wide. Great fortune there for Prabuty, but the Bessieri keep the assault. They push forward for Il Duce. They're carried forwards by courage and faith in Italy and Rome. That can only carry them so far. Because they're not bulletproof. Oh, Prabuty not paying attention there. Almost suffered a wipe there. Pack for needs to keep hanging here. Greyhound though quickly dodging out it. Pathfinder's forced back here. Got 50 versus 361. I think Pi needs to be a bit careful here. Of course, he also has to be aggressive with only 50 victory points left. It definitely creates a bit of a challenge here for Pi and balancing, like, you know, aggression. Because he definitely has to be aggressive. Can't sit back, he can't play defensive because, like, one issue, one mistake, one good push, and he's gonna lose this match. Brand quickly swing around there, avoiding the main force here. He also needs to be careful not to lose any squads here.
My squad is taking hits.
Could go for Panther 3, could also go for M1340s. Some Aventers, like, you could go for a lot instead of just throwing the resources. Going for the Panther 3 in the south, Greyhound engaging another Bezier squad. Of course, right now there is one problem here. He doesn't have anything to cover the center victory point. But he does at least have all 3 victory points for now.
Enemy troops have engaged. Enemy patrol.
Prabuty's got the cover bombing run there selected.
Enemy presence. We can't stay here.
Going in forces to block here. Pied up rushes in. As rest of his forces make their way back for reinforcements and healing. He's got several ace Bezier squads now. And there you go. Dropping in paired up reinforcements here. Prabuty supports the assault against the lines of Paida and the 21st Panzer Division.
Hunter 3 is awaiting orders. Commandant, the enemy has 300 points.
And there you go. Panzer 3 arrives. Bezier rushing out. It's a big wave of troops. Pathfinder's pushing out the Panzer Pioneer. They're almost getting wiped. Grand swing in there as well. There we could see a wipe. No, gets away. Bezier rushing forwards. Paida has to get in there. He has to get in there fast.
Enemy forces have captured
Packs firing at the ground. One active scores a hit here. Round squad there. Dying as fast as they drop in. And the Panther Thieves on the field here as well. Guns blazing here. And the Rifle just in withdrawing. Northern Point also seeing heavy fighting. The Gallus Sherman arriving here for Prabuty and Democracy. 50 versus 288. Haida is frantically hanging on here.
We have lost control of a victory point.
And there we go. Rifle forced off from Northern Victory Point, only around at neutral. Sherman is right around the corner here for Prabuty. Deep flank here by Prabuty, looking to catch some of the anti-tanks of guard, I imagine. And meanwhile, we got the M41 Sherman out here for Prabuty. The forces of democracy. Steel. Panther gained the Rifle Corps. We got the Bezier charging in, catching the Hinda Pincer. Pathfinder's doing what they can up north here. Bezier charging in, backed up the Pack 38s. Sherman's Rifle on advancing. Troops in the center getting mauled. Panther 3 doing what it can. Sherman going for the flank. Definitely the right move to make here. Panther 3's about to get hammered. Rifle getting mauled.
We are losing grasp of a munitions point.
Panther 3 firing away there. And there you go. Anti-tanks going to great hand the Panther 3. Sherman there slowly lining up for something. He's got the reconnaissance loiter there to just try and get a better idea as to what the situation here is before he pushes in. Thumbs up. But Pie Eater is not just here to eat pie, he's here to fight, and he's going for that southern victory point as well there. Trying to keep Prabuty on his toes. Thumbs up. Almost had the Panther using the combo, the recon loiter and the anti-tank guns. Thumbs up there. Armored reserves almost getting ready here up north. The Bezier put in a heroic defense here, but the pressure keeps piling up. The threats keep rolling in and then rolling out. As Prabuty shifts attention from the north towards the center, Paida quickly picks up on that. He also shifts his response here, utilizing the high mobility of the Bezier to respond to this.
Attention, we have Tiger heavy tanks available to
Tiger tanks available alongside Panzer 3's call-ins, Panzer 4 call-ins, of course the Stu call-ins. I doubt he's going to go for the Panzer 3 call-in, but he could surprise us. We've got another Sherman there for Prabuty. Thumbs up. Italian infantry surging ahead here. Almost got a triple cap here on Prabuty. Can he manage it? You can definitely see there Prabuty's trying to hold that sneak up in the north point, but he does find some hard veteran Italian troops here standing the ground in the face of America. Panther 3 moving in, heavily damaged. Pi definitely needs to get some work on that done.
We have the upper hand. The enemy has 250 points.
Less than 250 points now for Prabuty as Pi stands still at 50. And there you go, descending upon that southern Bessier squad. Italians are sent fleeing. But in the center, Prabuty launches again himself forwards. Well, he launches his men forwards. If he launches himself forwards, he might just break his screen. Could make it very difficult to play the game. Hyde is setting up resources here. Gonna be imagine a Panther 4 here. There could be Stooks, but it feels like it's gonna be a Panther 4 call-in. Surge here from Prabuty, charging ahead in the name of democracy. The Sherman leads the push here. Greyhound's flanking in. Thumbs up, and there you go. Got a second Sherman. Big push here. Completely blindsiding Paida. Panther 3 being rushed in. Packs trying to extricate themselves from the mess as the American charge goes in. The Shermans are hard at work alongside the Greyhound. Crews are expiring at an explosive pace here. And there you go. Calling in the Stoogs. Stoogs to the rescue. Stug. And fun fact, there was actually one Stug battalion, Stugis, in Tunisia. They actually saw fighting name. Fun fact. Anyways, Germans they're blasting away there. Bessier being buried. Heavy casualties. It's an absolute brutal fight. And there you go, Sturmgeschütze to the rescue. Italian morale rising at the side of these glorious war machines of the Third Reich, charging their way through the American lines. Prabuty, terror-stricken at the sight of these apexes of engineering, watch in terror and in despair as his tanks explode here. More anti-tank guns, another Sherman down. The Stoogs are on the loose. Anti-tank is expiring. Prabuty is absolutely devastated, emotionally, psychologically, force-wisely. A beautiful counterattack here, made possible by the power of the Sturmgeschoss 3 Ausführung G. Just needs pinlock machine gun for them. Up north here, Prabuty pushing back the best area there. You definitely said about destroying the anti-tank guns. Or grabbing them, I suppose. But talk about a turnaround here. So many weapons though lying about there. So many men died. I mean, several squads got wiped on both sides.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Back here, reinforcing, healing. And there you go, Bessier with more Bredas. Probably wishing they had something better than the Breda, but that's another story. Proud squad, they're getting absolutely devastated. Prabuty makes a bad call here under pressure. And that's another wipe. Another victory for das Vaterland. Stooks repositioning. Yeah, Prabuty is definitely in a really bad place right about now, and I'm not talking Catherine Pass.
The fuel point is being taken from us.
Got the Stooks moving forwards, engaging and wrecking remaining support weapons lying around. Mortars, anti-tanks being brought up, rifle moving in, but yeah, Prabuty's got next to nothing left now. He's in a really tough spot here. And his victory point lead has also shrunken in there. Practically racing-like now. Grenades are being chucked. Got the ground still acting there as some kind of armored fighting vehicle here for Prabuty.
75.
Stooks covering the center. In the south, we've got the Bessier rushing in. Prabuty once more puts himself in there with all vigor. Only to find his men immediately under fire here from the Stooks, and there you go. Pinlock machine guns being added. Thumbs up to Paida. 50 versus 66. The clock is ticking. And we got the Hellcat on the way here for Prabuty. Meanwhile, his medical tent has gotten blown apart by the Germans.
Assault guns are now available to deploy, Commandant.
Pressure remains intense. 50 versus 58. Another push by Prabuty, another assault in the name of democracy. We got recon loiter. Suppose we could all see the parachute drop reinforcements here, try and support the assault further. Maybe not. Riflemen getting absolutely shredded here. Brand going for a deeper flank up north here. Panther 3 is heavily damaged. Barely operable. Anti-tanks moving forwards. Have we got the best area threatening them here? Halting here. Prabuty's advance. Panther 3 down. Best area wiped out here. Prabuty still got teeth. Problem is, though, some of these teeth are now deeply exposed, and the best area are the dentists. We're not talking the good kind of dentist. We're talking the kind of dentist your mother warned about you going to. Dudes rolling in here in the name of Deutschland engaging the Hellcat. Another best air squad wiped out. Almost got the Hellcat, though. Anti-tank crew immediately wiped out. Both Stu's got the veterans. One ability popped here for increased rate of fire. 50 versus 73. We almost got a triple cap here on Prabuty.
Deployed.
Flags are being rushed out. He gets to think to help grab points. 50 versus 23.
Points remain for our enemy.
20 points. Hellcat in heavy need repairs. Stoogs in heavy need repairs. The only thing that's not needed heavy repairs is the ambulance. Bike, because that's just in the field.
10 points remaining.
5 points left. 2 points left. And that is it. GG. Game over. Stinging blow there to Prabuty, but a fierce, hectic match. Those Stoogs proved to be absolute kingmakers this match. That is for sure. Some really hectic fighting there, though. So, hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial News and cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.